Hey, Tiny T here. I'm changing the toner cartridge in my color laser printer, and I thought maybe some of y'all out there, if you've never changed a toner cartridge, might be interested in this. This particular model is a Phaser 6180, and that's made by Xerox. And they're all a little bit different, but they're also kind of the same process. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is open this up, and there's a button here that you push on the Xerox, and that opens up. You can see the different cartridges in here. On the color one, I got 4 different colors that make that up: the yellow, the red, the blue, and the black one there. Now they may call one of those magenta and something else there. I forget what they call those. Cyan, I think, is blue. Magenta is the red, and then the yellow is the Y down there, the last one. And you got the black on top. So for color, you'll have 4 different toner cartridges in there, and then the black one up at top. And it's the black one that's out on this one. And I had a light on top telling me that was out, so that's what I'm going to do here. Now, the first thing you do, they got a couple little ears on them here. Try and get up there so you can see that on both sides. And that's what you get to pull to take them out on this one. And they're all kind of something similar like that. Okay, so I took that one out, and I got that gap in there. Now I got what we call an OEM, and I got another video comparing OEM with generics, and I do not recommend the generics, the refill, the refurbished, whatever you want to call them. If you're going to get a toner cartridge, I highly recommend getting an OEM from the original manufacturer. Never had trouble with an OEM one blowing up on me. The one I had in there, it got toner cartridge all over everything. We'll go ahead and open this up, and I'll show you what that looks like and how it comes as soon as I get that opened up here. So I need 2 hands for that, so let me pause this and I'll be right back. Okay, when you get the box open, this is what it looks like. Usually they're held by styrofoam on the ends, and I'm going to save these because I'll put the old one back in here to box up, and if there's a place to ship it back to, I'll do that, and if not, then I'll be disposing of it. There's a bag in there for the old one. Do you get that? So that's what I'll put the old one in, is that bag. Okay, here's what they come in. So I'm going to take a knife and cut that open, and you want to make sure those are sealed because that's what protects it from humidity and other things like that. It keeps it from clumping up before it's being used. Alright, so let me get that out of the package and we'll take a look at what we got. Okay, cartridges generally come with some packing stuff that needs to be removed. I'm going to be removing that orange strip that goes across there, and I'm going to be pulling this out. It's got a tape that goes all the way through there. I'll be pulling that out next, and all you do is grab a hold of that and pull that tape all the way out, and then it should be ready. I'm going to kind of shake this a little bit, make sure it's distributed before I do that. And I shake it hard, just kind of make sure that's spread around good. Okay, and I'm going to pull that off of there. See if I can do this one-handed so you can see. There we go. See, that's protecting that film there. I'm going to move this just so I don't accidentally scratch that or won't get very good copies when I go to print. Okay, put that there. I'm going to be careful not to grab that film. Let me get this up here in the light a little bit, and you can see that a little bit better. That was covering that. Next time we do is grab that and pull that out. And I'm going to have to set that down and pull that out, so hang on just a minute. Okay, you can see there I got that pulled out, and it kind of pulls out there kind of far, and it was all the way up in there. And I'm going to pull that a little bit harder till it snaps off, and then that'll be out of there and it's ready to put into the printer. Okay, I'm ready to put this in now. Got that all out there. Try and get this up a little bit. Normally you hold on to these 2 ears on both ends and put it in that way. I'm going to go ahead and slip it in here this way. Just be careful not to touch that roll that's on the front there. It's kind of a purple roll. And I'm just going to slide that in. And be careful not to touch anything else there. And just snap that in. Okay, that's snapped into place, and that should be good. That's all there is to putting in a toner cartridge to replace one. Close this back up. And we see my light went to green there, and it's going to warm up. And we'll see what happens. Calibrating. Now when I put those generic ones in, or the refurbished ones in, it took probably 5 minutes for this to calibrate, and with the OEM it usually is fairly quick. It does a little bit of cranking there to make sure everything's right, and then it should be good to go. He'll print out a test sheet here shortly, and then it should be done. So anyway, that's all it is. I'll stop here. No sense there sit and wait for that to calibrate. And anyway, that's all there is to changing a toner cartridge. Like I say, I wouldn't recommend buying the replacement, the refurbished ones where they refill, or refurbish the old ones. They just don't seem to work. I had one that exploded, so that's the one I'm replacing now. Made a mess in the printer I had to clean up. So anyway, Tiny T signing out. Y'all have a good day.